Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I hope you're all keeping really well. Now, today I thought it might be nice for us to do something fun. So, today we're going to look at planning a party. Now, you'll actually find there's lots of work involved in planning a party, but we can have lots of fun along the way. So, it's probably a good idea to start planning a party maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the actual event. It depends on the type of party you're having. Okay? So the first question you need to ask is, why are you having a party? Is it somebody's birthday? Is it a special occasion, like a team winning a big match, or a graduation, or a communion or a confirmation? Is it a special time of year? Like, is it Christmas? You might want to have a Christmas disco before finishing. Is it Easter, St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day? We had a Valentine's Day disco and there was lots of organising went into that. Or is it to cheer people up? Which is why we'll be having a party with my class in the next coming weeks. Now, the next question is, so we've decided what our party is about. Okay, so the next question is, where will I have the party? Now, usually a lot of birthday parties are at people's houses, so it might be at home, it might be in the classroom. We've had fabulous pizza parties in different classes. It might be in the PE hall if it's a bigger party, like the Valentine's Day disco. It might be in the GA hall if it's a special party for, like sometimes 18th birthday parties are held in GA halls, or it might be if the team has won a match and there might be a bit of celebrating afterwards, that might be in the GA hall. If somebody likes McDonald's, their party might be in McDonald's, which is a good idea. And at the moment, a lot of our parties will be on Zoom. And that's where our class party will be. It'll be on Zoom. And we'll make sure that we'll have lots of fun. So once you've decided where the party will be, you can write it in over here. Okay. Now the next big question is, when will I have the party? So if it's somebody's birthday, you might have it on the date of their birthday. But you might decide that, you know what, their birthday lands on a Thursday, but we have more time on a Friday to have the party and we can have more fun. So you might choose to have it on the Friday instead. Or if you're having a party at home, you might decide to have it at the weekend. Like my daughter's birthday now will be on a Monday, and we might decide to have the party on the Sunday, depending on what's happening. Okay? Well, now we won't this year, we'll just have it on her birthday because we'll Zoom people for her birthday party. But on other years, we'd usually try and have it on either the Saturday or the Sunday. And the next thing to look at is what time the party will be on. Okay? So if we're having a school party, usually it's on in the afternoon, but it depends on what activities we have. Like we've had some birthday parties first thing on a Friday morning because we're so busy on a Friday. Okay? And you know what? Whenever you have the party, the most important thing is to make sure that it's fun, that you have lots of fun. Okay? So again, you can look at the people who are coming and what suits everybody, and then you can decide on a good time for your party. Now, the next question is, do I need food? So you can tick either yes or no. Now, lots of parties don't need food at all. Like if a team is coming home, a lot of the time it's just cheering the people on and you bring flags and stuff, but you mightn't need food. Or if you're having a disco, sometimes it's nice to have food for an extra special disco. But for our Friday discos, we don't need food, sure we don't? Okay, so you decide, do I need food? Yes or no? And if the answer is yes, well then we might think back, what type of party are we having? So what type of food do we need? And a good thing to think of is, who is the party for? Okay, so I have a big list here of the types of food that you might need. So if it's a birthday party, you'll more than likely need a birthday cake. But if it's somebody who doesn't like sweets and doesn't like cake, it might be a good idea to have fruit. And you know what? One time for somebody's special birthday in our staff room, we ordered a fruit bouquet and it was delicious. It really was gorgeous, because there was no point in having loads of sweets and chocolate for that person because they don't like that stuff. Now, so obviously you can still have your sweets. You might want biscuits, chocolate. Oh my gosh. Now you might want something to drink. And again, this could depend on who is coming to the party. So you might have Coke. You might have water. You might have 7-Up. Or you might have orange. Or you might have all of them if you're having a very big party. Oh, I mentioned this twice, chocolate. Obviously, it would be an important part of my party. Then, depending on the party, you might need extra food, okay? Like if you're having a 21st birthday party or an 18th birthday party, or it might be a big occasion like a confirmation or a communion, you might have more food. So you might have pizza, you might have sandwiches, and you might have ice cream. Okay. And there might be loads more types of food that you might like chips, sausage rolls. And again, it depends on what type of party you're having. A lot of parties don't actually need food. Okay? So don't put yourself under pressure to be having food. Now, the next thing is, do I need decorations? Yes or no? Now, again, this depends on the type of party that you're having. So if you're having just our regular disco, we usually don't decorate the hall for our regular disco. But when we had our Valentine's Day disco, we did decorate it because that was an extra special party. So we asked Mary, our art teacher, to make some decorations. And look, I have some examples of decorations that you might have. A banner. Now, usually they come in the style of, for a birthday party, you might say happy birthday, or might say congratulations, or might say new baby. Okay, so you can get banners made to suit the special occasion, or you can make them yourself, which is lots of fun too. Obviously, if you're having a birthday, you need candles. That's so important. Next up, you might have balloons. But again, sometimes some people really don't like balloons, so you wouldn't have them. If your party is because a team has won a match, it might be a good idea to have some flags. And for all of our communion and confirmation and very special occasions, we always have the bunting put out on the entranceway to school. That's exciting, because we know that means that something special is happening. And again, you can make your own bunting. And you might decide, if you're having food, that you might want a special tablecloth. But again, that's not always necessary. Or you might want napkins or special cups or special straws. There's loads of extra things that aren't on that list now that you might like to decorate your party. But again, decorations are not always needed. Okay? So you need to think, do I need decorations? Yes or no? And if you do, you can write your list there. Okay? Do I need music? Yes or no? Now again, this depends on the type of party that we're having. Okay, some birthday parties don't actually need music, because we sing happy birthday and we enjoy eating our food, and you might want to play party games instead. Okay? And then some parties would be lost without the music. Okay, like our Valentine's Day disco. I think it's in the name. It's a disco, so we definitely would need music for that. And you can write down your playlist. Now, sometimes to make a playlist, you might ask everybody, what song would you like? And you might make sure that everybody's favourite song is being played at the party so that they can all get up and dance and have lots of fun. Okay? And actually, if you're having a party to celebrate a team, like just say if Liverpool won a special match, if they won the Champions League, you might decide, you know what, well, for this party, we need You Never Walk Alone. Or if you're having a party for somebody who loves Liverpool, it might be a good idea to put that song on your playlist. Okay? Now, the next question is a big question. Who will I invite? So it's a good idea to make a list. Okay, so you might be making the list of friends, the family. Sometimes we might invite Scolbara, a class from Scolbara, to our party. Or we might invite a class from BCS. We invited BCS to our Valentine's Day disco. School staff. Some birthday parties, we make sure that staff members who are very close to those children are invited to the birthday parties. The bus drivers and the escorts, some of them came to our Valentine's disco. We had posters out the front and they decided we'd like to go to that. Or priests, if it's a communion or a confirmation, it might be a nice thing to invite the priests over. Okay? Now, so when we're inviting people, we usually send a party invitation, okay? Now, we don't always send a party invitation. Sometimes we might just phone people and let them know about the party, or we might put a poster up like we did for the Valentine's Day disco, okay? But for most parties, we might, especially for birthday parties, we usually write a party invitation. And writing our invitation is actually exciting. So here are two examples. So it says, the first one says, you are invited to, and there's a space here to write the name of the person to their birthday party. And now important information to give people when you're inviting them to a party is the date, the time, the place where it's happening, and then at the end there's a thing called RSVP. And that actually is French. It means Respondez s'il vous plaît, which means please reply. Let me know if you're coming or if you're not coming. And often you might put a phone number in here of who they can call or text just to let you know if they're coming. And sometimes you might have a time in there as well of, let me know by a certain date. Because if you're having a big party, you need to know how many are coming so that you can plan the food and get enough, make sure you have enough chairs for people to sit on and things like that. Okay? Or you might be making party bags. And you definitely need to know how many party bags. You can't leave anybody out with the party bags. Now, this is another invitation. Time to party. And here it has to, and it's the person you're sending it to. I am having a party to celebrate. And we write down what we're celebrating. Put in the date, the time, put in the address. And she says here, I hope you can come. And it's from, and you sign your name. And RSVP, again, usually a phone number is what you'd put in there. Okay? And then there's a reply on this one, look. And they're saying, to so-and-so, and they'll write, I can or cannot come to your party from whoever. So that's another way that people can reply. Okay? Also, I was actually thinking of this when I was looking at the invitation. Another thing is, how might I invite people? So I spoke to you about this. You might use a poster, a phone call, or an invitation. And remember to tell them what it's for, where it's on, when it's on, what's expected of them. If they need to bring something, they might need to bring a present, although actually we wouldn't usually ask for a present, but they might need to bring something fun. Like if you're going to a hen party, you might need to bring a fun thing to remind the person of why you're good friends, just to remember a funny moment. And then the last thing is how to let you know if they're coming. and that's the RSVP. Responde, s'il vous plaît. So, okay, thanks very much, and I hope you have lots of fun getting ready for your parties. And actually, do you know what? I have a party invitation here, and we might actually just practice typing into this, okay? So, time to party. And you can use this party invitation. We'll have that attached as well to the Padlet, okay? You can use this to practice inviting people to your parties. Okay, so the first thing, pretend that I'm having a party for Sarah, okay, for my daughter. It's her birthday soon. It's her birthday on the 1st of June, okay? So I'm going to invite my dad. Okay, so I'm going to say he's her granddad. So she'd say to granddad, I am having a party to celebrate, and it's going to be Sarah's 6th birthday. I'll write that in here. Sarah's 6th. So we have Sarah's 6th birthday. And the date of Sarah's birthday is the 1st of June. We'll write in 1st June. And the time of the party, we might have the party on at 5 o'clock. So we'll have it maybe around dinner time. So we'll just write 5 p.m. And the place, more than likely this year it'll be on Zoom, okay? We'll write Zoom, and this is from Annette. Okay, because I'm writing the invitation. Okay, now to be fair, Sarah's invites, she'd probably prefer to say from Sarah. Okay, so RSVP, and I'd put my phone number in here. Okay, and then by, I might like to know how many people are coming, maybe by a few days beforehand. So we'll just say by the 25th of May. That'll give us about a week. So by the 25th of May. Okay, because it might be nice to let Sarah know who's coming. Okay, so that's how we write our invitations. So I hope you have fun, and you might organise your own parties. I know our class are going to organise a party, so that should be fun. I'm excited about it. Okay, bye.